Breaking news, my country people, no be small thing dey happen. Ohaneze now describes the Supreme Court decision on Kanu's case as shocking and unbelievable, and they have said to review the judgment implications. This is really serious. The Igbo Apex Sociocultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndị Igbo Worldwide, has said this decision that has been reached by the Nigeria's Supreme Court, nullifying the judgment of the Court of Appeal that ordered to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is quite unfortunate, and it is shocking at the same time. Unbelievable, a whole Supreme Court. So, in reaction to the judgment on Friday, the spokesman for the Igbo body, that's the Apex Igbo body, Dr. Alex Obonna, told news reporters that Ohaneze will certainly review the judgment of the court and they will come up with its firm position. I mean, they said that the court cannot approbate and reprobate. The court held that the government adoption of Kanu from Kenya was illegal and at the same time said he should face trial, which means the government will benefit from its wrongs by this judgment. So Ohaneze definitely will sit down, they will meet, they will digest the decision and the implications on the Southeast security and the well-being of the people of the Southeast. And they will also come up with their own position on the trial of Kanu. Kanu is the well-known leader of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, which has been calling for the independent state of Biafra, following what they describe as the systematic marginalization of the Southeast region by the Nigerian government, the federal government. So they want to go their separate ways. They are not comfortable with the marginalization of Ndi Igbos in this country. And they have been calling for the Biafra nation, which is something that has been a struggle, which even led to the last war that occurred in Nigeria. So my country people, this is really serious. And it was earlier reported that the Apex Court on Friday voided the judgment of the Court of Appeal that ordered the government to release the IPOB leader from detention. Although the Apex Court, in an unanimous decision by a 5-member panel of justice, acknowledged that yes, the Nigerian government acted unlawfully, they acted illegally, it was unconstitutional, that they forcefully brought Kanu from Kenya unlawfully. They kidnapped him. It, however, told it was not enough to stop the trial court from continuing this case. So it held that no legislation in the country stripped the trial court of its jurisdiction to go ahead with Kanu's case despite the government's unlawful action. So the court also kicked and knocked the trial court for revoking Kanu's bail after he escaped to save himself, to save his life, following the invasion of his home by security agents in September 2017 by the Nigerian army, which led to the killings of some people in his home, in his house. And this is something that has really been a long talk. But now this has really gone out of hands. So the Supreme Court's judgment, according to Ohaneze Ndị Igbo, is something that they never expected. They describe it as shocking, unbelievable. How can they come up with this kind of judgment? Is it that they are happy with what's going on? Is it that they are comfortable with the current state of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they are not even ready to condemn this unlawful action that has been taken up by the Nigerian government against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? So my country people, this matter really gets as it be. Now a lot of people have really made reactions as this Ohaneze had talked about this. A lot of reactions has really followed Ohaneze's comments on this very issue. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? Ohaneze has always been a voice that had been reaching out to the federal government, to the Nigerian government on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's persecution will surely end in praise. And to the glory of God, divine justice will definitely prevail over human justice, and Biafrans will have the laugh last. Well, IPOB has given Nigeria and its government the benefit of doubt. Now they are left with no option than to deal with it themselves. Everyone should brace up for it. Now nobody can hold IPOB or anybody or the IPOB member guilty or responsible of anything, of any eventuality. The word is our weakness. It is the Nigeria's security agencies that have received much of the repercussions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration. The Supreme Court should have considered the number of security personnel that have paid the supreme price since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's illegal rendition. So, a call to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a call for law and order in the southeast. This is not about ego. So, the judgment has been delivered and everybody is watching. Well, it seems that there is no remedy for this. Nigeria never had a judiciary. We are watching from Biafra. Well, we already know the outcome of the judgment. Honestly, the fear of the Nigerian government is the beginning of wisdom. Igbo don't have leaders at all. Shocking indeed. Nigeria is determined to continue injustice against Igbo, which shall never be tolerated. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. This is an extension of marginalization of the southeastern region. The prosecution of the southeast is a policy statement of the rest of Nigeria. They have realized that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu represents the new face of leadership in the southeast. The earlier he is freed, the better. He alone holds the peace of the southeast region. He should be free so that peace can return to that region. No amount of hold, no amount of restriction would stop the Biafra movement. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already determined on this quest and has not even made any sign of him wanting to back out. The federal government, the Supreme Court, they should look into this case before it gets out of hands. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.